So the internet fucking up. It's taking forever.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here.
They all sounding like robots.
Damn.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him.
Ooh.
And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Oh, she pregnant? I ain't even know that.
46.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Got it open man. It's Michael Gallup. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A 1st down carry by Elliott. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
He is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Extra point splits the offense.
You had me on that drive
It's now a 7-0 game.
That's not this. I can't believe you ain't by set the controller yet.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
I still don't. I don't play nobody either, but I still.
Me either.
Now here's Johnson. They'll bring it back to just
I still
about the
got 3
25,
controllers.
The 24-yard line.
When one of them go dead, I got a backup.
I keep the other one on.
See, you know I'm the wrong one for that one.
Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10. On 1st down, Smith. Ducks him with a grab over the middle. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Smith now to throw. Forced out to his left. Even after more than a decade in the league, Smith still one to account for with his legs as he picks up a first.
Offensively, they like their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Peterson, Charles, at age 33, I think when he signed with the Redskins, people were wondering what would this season be like. Well, it started off pretty good.
Yeah, and you remember the reason why they're asking that question. Age 33. Last season didn't end very well in Arizona. Had some good games, but was hurt down the stretch. Didn't have those games again. But now, 96 yards in the season opener for Washington at Arizona. Comes back for 20 against Indianapolis, and then 120, a big performance against Green Bay. At his best, you're getting to Adrian Peterson, the defense's fear.
He's got his man. This is Jackson. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Smith. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get him the football back. I'd have to say the most impressive team of Week 6. You're about to see him come back out here on offense. It had to be the Dallas Cowboys. Maybe some people saw them beating Jacksonville. You know, it was at home, but 40-7? I don't know that many people saw that coming.
Not at all, and they've always had trouble making their home stadium a true tough place for visitors to visit. But they're 3-0 at home for the first time since 1999. Dak Prescott used his legs in a big way, a career-high 82 yards rushing. And he also connected 9 times with Cole Beasley, 2 of them for touchdowns. That Dallas team got off the mat after a disappointing Sunday night loss against Houston and jumped on Jacksonville.
Here we go, 46, 26.
3rd and short yardage, Prescott. And almost picked up.
Why you didn't pick?
I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Should have got that.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Running with Elliott. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Washington Redskins right now sitting at 3-2. Interesting last couple of weeks. You look back to Week 5, Monday night game on the road. They got annihilated by Drew Brees and the Saints. Came back 6 days later with a statement win that you saw in person against Carolina.
And it really shouldn't be a surprise to anyone. When you see an NFL team take a beating like they took in New Orleans, if they are halfway decent, expect their pride to come out in the next game. And that's exactly what we saw against Carolina. Started fast, got out to a 14-0 lead. Strong throughout. Defense reacted a whole lot better than they did on Monday night. Josh Norman, their star cornerback, caught a lot of grief about what happened. Got briefly benched against New Orleans. He had one of his better games on Sunday against Carolina. Had an interception and a forced fumble.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. 1st down, here's a run with Peterson.
That's coming back.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So naturally they will decline it. They got the 1st down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the 1st down through hard work and effort anyway? 1st down.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Following the penalty is Peterson. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the 1st half.
I seen him, but I couldn't
Maybe
get out
not
the
so
way.
much in the second half, and some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
So dope.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Jordan Reed has it. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run forward with Peterson.
Come on, Peterson.
He pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right.
Hell no, yeah.
Into the end zone for a Redskin touchdown. Adrian Peterson punching it in from a yard away. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. Hopkins with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Oh, that's short.
Set to return now. Here's Deontay Thompson. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Pretty nice move, but not a ton of space there. They stop him shy of the 25. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he's got it to Burns. And
damn, I thought he caught that.
Across the 35. Dak finding the former Jag Hearns for the Dallas 1st down.
Brandon, that's a tough guy right there. He knew that was going to happen. In other words, he had to absorb that hit. How about him securing the football, turning the legs a little bit, and getting what he needed for a 1st down?
Well, that's the deal. On 3rd down, these guys, they know where the sticks are. He obviously knew right there.
And if you want to be a dependable 3rd down receiver, you've got to be willing to absorb those types of hits and make those sort of plays.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Throwing middle.
Why y'all smacking it?
Quentin Dunbar right there on the coverage.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches have told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Again to Elliott. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They'll run it with Elliott.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
I thought he broke the tackle down.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to air one out. And into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He's trying to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So they ran it up the field first. Too late.
They start on the ground with Elliott.
What the fuck? They pushed me all the
Tackle
way
made there
back.
by Mason Foster.
He won't go nowhere.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but
Yeah,
that
still
one was
got that
swallowed
forward
up
shit,
because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
47. 26.
On second down, Elliott. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I know they want to go for it here, and I know that their fans want them to go for it, but listen, I'm going to play head coach right here and look at the facts. Tie game, plus, even if you get the first, you still got a half a field to go. I'll go ahead and punt the football myself.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
Back there, over there. Back there. 26.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he will
Him
have
out.
the first
Did he get
down,
it?
but he winds up
got it.
paying for it pretty
Damn,
good.
he got it.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down.
It's coming now. Done. We got 46.
Yo, Smith ain't gonna do shit.
We got 47. 26.
First down, Prescott.
Get the fuck off of here. They holding like a
Now he's
motherfucker.
forced out right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought
Man,
the
it
blitz
was
that
holding
time, and I thought they were going to get to it,
Bucks
but
ain't that
instead,
goddamn good.
he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout.
Gun. 26.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott
Do
airing
it.
it out for Hearns.
Do it.
And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the
They
free
not
safety.
picking shit off,
That
man.
brings up 3rd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
We got 46. 26.
Prescott looks to throw on first.
Do it.
And he fires one that's
not good.
intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Oh, I'm
And that's a
scoring.
great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They give it to Peterson. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
It's hauled in by Doxson. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Smith finding Doxson that time for a Washington first. A 10th carry now for Peterson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Clock running as the Redskins try to hurry up. On 2nd down, Peterson. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. On the tackle, it's Randy Gregory. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Able to convert on fourth to bring up first and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at...
Hold on, Drew.
How the fuck you gonna cool me down? How you gonna cool me down?
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. The final shot here before break. Smith. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jordan Reed in the final seconds of the first half. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 14-7.
Damn, I left 2 seconds on the clock. Oh, man.
Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. Short kick. It's taken to the... Now a hit and a loose football. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
When you kick off and go downfield and get the ball back, that's what I call a great opportunity.
In a one-score game, I always circle, and you know this, but in my play-by-play sheet, I circle big plays. It could be turning points. This could be a turning point.
Did you put a second circle around this? Or
He burned that motherfucker through there.
Yeah, he did.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. First down throw for Prescott. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by DJ Swearinger. And a short return to the 6-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They try to fire up the run game with Adrian Peterson. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
again, Peterson. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They go play action here on first down. He's going to go for a big play. He's got a man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Watch that middle.
Give him a gain of 38.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive the team towards a victory.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Yeah. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Peterson running tonight, boy. He shut down Elliott.
They run again on first down, Peterson. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll run with Peterson. And a short pick there down to about the 9. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And the hit turned loose. It's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Oh, good stop.
Maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Good
Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And they will move up by 10. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking,
oh, why'd I pull that dude off? Get him, Norman.
With nothing.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And it's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Damn.
I should have known better than that.
How that feel?
I'm glad. I'm happy you got your second break like that.
He's showing off. He's showing Peterson on Elliott off.
How many rushing yards he got?
I don't know. He over 100.
Elliott over 100.
Yeah, but I'm over 100. Like, I'm probably like 200-300 rushing yards. That's all I've been doing is running.
Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away.
We'll shut you down right now.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because I think they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Second down, Prescott.
Ain't no way, bro.
Intercepted a third time. Picked off right on the 43. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Peterson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
All right, I've got to be careful here. All right, he's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his speed as far as he's concerned.
You waited, too. You waited. I've seen that.
Side of 30.
Well, if you're on the plus side of 30, you don't know what I'm on the plus side of.
I've seen that. You waited this time.
Let us know there's still some life in those legs.
Absolutely. Still got a lot of life left in those legs. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And
I should have
here at the 3-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, you stop the clock, and you've helped out the guy.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins.
Yeah.
Adrian Peterson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead.
Yeah, told you. Yes, kick tonight, homie. Yes, kick tonight. That's how they're supposed to play.
Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point.
And my kicks on point all night.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't
got 160 rushing
loose
yards.
With the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful not being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Again, it's Elliott. And running with power here. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
You know how to
use
it,
a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
173 yards.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Elliott. Oh, Elliott
get the ball.
He coughs it up, loose football.
Get the ball.
Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
Hell, you must take Elliott out. He's tired. He's tired, Captain.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
He ain't going nowhere. You better pass it. But I'm going to intercept it. So should have just kicked it.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, 50 yards. And the Cowboys get a bit closer.
Oh, is that a game?
Big
Is that a game?
4th down conversion for the score on the defense. That is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Redskins now. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after them right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football, you've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's
193, 25 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They run again with Peterson.
Huh?
Room here to run.
Oh, yeah, Peterson.
Peterson past the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Yeah.
Adrian Peterson, 68 yards. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead.
Yeah, You're making this look easy, John. Oh, that's off.
And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. Here's Thompson on the return. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And out now come the Cowboys. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They go to Elliott again. They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
You.
Welcome back.
Prescott on first down.
Thank you.
And that is incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
The give is to Elliott.
What the fuck you let him off, man?
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he finds a man with a crossing route.
Fucked up, man.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Prescott now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he gets it down to the 32. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. Prescott to throw it.
Ain't no way in hell, yo.
For the 4th time today. Picked off
Yeah,
at
well,
16. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead. And another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
He can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Sean Lee. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Play action. It's Smith. And he's got room. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
Now Smith, a deep ball for Dotson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off Byron Jones.
Wrong button. I meant to push
Two-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy, because with a 2-score lead, you think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
It's caught right side. It's Hearn.
I've seen that too.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. And I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
46.
Prescott now on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. That's going to be caught. And he's
just past the line of scrimmage.
Flag on the field. Oh, they hate that. Wipes out the big play.
And I know this is the NFL, so they would probably fine you for this type of a penalty. But when I was in college, you used to have to do up and downs for the number of yards that you cost a team in a big play.
Desperation time.
He's fucked up individual himself.
Oh, he's going backwards.
What the fuck?
He's going to let it fly.
Thank you.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
She might give you something you don't want either.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Smith going to throw it. A deep ball for Dotson. And this is caught in the end zone. It's Dotson for the Redskins touchdown. Josh Dotson, 37 yards. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Damn.
Man's kid. I should get for being a man trying to play true.
Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away.
Get my first loss.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
I don't get sore about losing.
And he'll make it across the 20.
Win some,
as his
lose
guys will
some.
set up shop at the 23-yard
I've won more than I've lost, so.
Is that what it is, Shrop?
Yeah.
I can't believe you ran all the way back like that. Like, what was you thinking?
Waiting for this game to be over.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Over the middle, the connection to Hearns. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and
Come
catch.
back in a minute.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that
You got 3
underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And that one
I didn't touch the ball.
threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Trying to throw to Brooke Beasley.
He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really
That's someone trying to go to
Beasley.
Beasley.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd, escaping the pressure right.
Come on.
And he fires
I threw it behind.
one, incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
All right. You're making it worse on yourself.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Let's go. Start there, over here. Start there.
Hit him.
They'll pitch it out to Elliott. And he'll be brought down, but a tip of the cap on the spin move as that gives him a 1st down. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Now Prescott.
Why is he running behind the defender, yo?
He was looking to get it to Allen Hearns that time. And now it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's your play.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
On 3rd down, that's Elliott. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
They certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys.
47. 41's the will. Check. Lucky. Watch the safety creep.
Let's just let when the clock works with you.
They'll try to sweep with Elliott. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So they tried to go for it for 5, but it really wouldn't have mattered.
That's all I needed.
It was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
So they'll come up 1st and 10
That's
now
what I
from the
wanted you
33.
to do. Spread them out. That's what gets you in trouble, son.
Throwing now, Smith. A deep ball for Dotson. And that will be incomplete. Looked like it might have been intercepted, but he's out of bounds. And a good thing, too, probably. That would have cost him yardage. And now they'll get the ball back on the turnover on down.
I'm running this shit back.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
44
Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball, things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Big D.
I ain't even get to finish watching it, the interview right there, yeah. $261 rushing yards with fucking Peterson. 4 touchdowns. Nah, not today, man. Not today. Elliott only got 195 and 2 touchdowns, 1 fumble. And he gonna run it back and lose again. Now he know that he was good a couple days ago, but he don't want something rolling like that. I'm good. Don't get me wrong, Charles is good. He's good, but we have our days. We play each other good games. We got good games for each other. We play each other. send it out drop. What's that you watching? Yahoo?
They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. Look at them. How to make it in America? Real day one, ain't a lot of us. Mom worked 2 jobs, it was hard for us. Me and sis made it out, now she proud of us. They didn't teach me how to rap in those private schools. Wasn't like my rich friends, had a lot to lose. Less money, less options, lot of rules. So when that first deal came, it was opportune. And shorty got potential, I scout that. She say she in love, but I doubt that. Maybe it's the clout. I get love in the north, I get love in the south, yeah. Shorty claims she a feminist, and her feminine. Girl, you know that he average. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. No money, now I'm in the Benz truck with a new honey. They said I wouldn't make it, I'm like, you funny. Laughing at my haters like, you dummies. The night is young, girl, what can you do for me? 6 figures, 5 shows, big ballin'. Look, I'm very important. I took a break, had some things I had to get sorted. I might retire in my prime like I'm M. Jordan. Table dancing in Southampton. Use the glasses for Vannas. Be coolin' out in the whip, it I done there every girl on my list. KD at the 3, Djokovic with the racket. Phelps in the pool, I'm like Speed at the Masters. Girl, you know you a bad. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. Another day in the USA, just another day in America. Kids from my hood look up to the system set us up for failure. I just want to make enough to pay dividends, then invest in black businesses. It teach us to hate what we see in the mirror, but it can't break our spirit. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them.
Hey, this that Eastside Johnny Big Redemption like. Know what I'm talking about? Hold up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way, yeah. Get out the way, get out my way, yeah. You either with me or against me, though. You either with me or win. Win. Curve everything else. Win. These ops ain't win. Start chasing that. Win. Big J Rock go on 10. Exit at 4. Bring friends. Matt Black 2 dope. Jump in. You might wanna keep score. I win. Forearm tattoos. That's squad. All of them go. Don't try. I walk in room. They eyes wide. Third album come soon. I'm glad y'all gon' die. I ain't chasing after no. I got bigger plans for staying rich. I've been tapped against.
Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Washington Redskins. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Here's Thompson to return it. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
There's Prescott. He's got his man on the crossing route. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, he breaks through, nothing but a move.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A gain of 32 that time. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll run with Elliott. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. Well, that 2nd down run a big help as 7 yards leaves them with just a 3rd and 3 now. Here's Elliott. Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here comes Johnson on the return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
That damn shifting the screen fucked up my eyes just now. That should be fucking me up. I got vertigo.
Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10.
That's fucking with me some term. Like sudden moves and shit. Like, that shit kill me.
On 1st down, it's Smith.
Oh!
This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 32 that time.
There's a good push to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease, and they can
down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Throwing is Smith. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Randy Gregory. He's the one to get him this time.
4th and 22. You said you're going to go for it.
I got to. Because he's going to keep stopping me.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
You fucking asshole.
They are going for it. It's Smith on the move to his left. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and that will force a turnover on downs.
How the hell he drop it?
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Press stop.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
Being chased out left. And some room to maneuver. Oh, Prescott stripped.
Get the ball, get the ball.
The Redskins have it, they do.
Get up.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
A gain of 3, second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Doxson with a grab over the middle. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Smith. Room to run past midfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Oh, they all
Finally
delayed.
brought down at the 43. A good pickup there at 22. Now a run with Peterson. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
From the red zone now, Smith. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Again, Smith. Open man, it's Vernon Davis. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Peterson alone in the backfield. And they'll give it to him here. And he'll take this into the end zone.
He split the fuck up to get in there, boy.
Adrian Peterson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
On the other side, so I had to switch them.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. Extra point good by Hopkins. And we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. On second down, Prescott again. Airing it out for Hurns.
Come on, yo. It's right there.
Second down, couldn't connect. Now it's third.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Back deep here, Jamison Crowder. Crowder now to return. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They start the drive with Peterson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought
I like
down.
the way
First
he
play of the
reached for
drive
the
going for
extra
14
yards.
and a first down.
At
this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Here's Peterson. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation. Take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs, and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
First down, here's a run with Peterson.
Get the ball.
And Peterson, what happened? He lost the football.
I knew he was, something told me he was about to lose the fucking
They
ball.
may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it? I mean, they've dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback and the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football. Credit the tackle to DJ Schweringer.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. 2nd down, Prescott. And a hit, Jarman loose. It's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. The give to Elliott. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Now it's Crowder.
He got stuck, you know.
He wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, Give him 15. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And they got across the 50 last time but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Peterson. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Third down, it's Adrian Peterson. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Hey,
first and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Richardson. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Two minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. Now we've got whistles here before the snap. Was this on the Redskins?
Oh, it was on me.
The full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Damn, I thought that was on me.
Following the penalty is Peterson. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. They get 1 yard back there to make it 2nd and 14.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Here's Smith now on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. On 3rd down, it's Peterson, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They snap it to Smith. He finds his target. It's Crowder. Touchdown, Washington. Jamison Crowder, 41 yards. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first down. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Now Elliott. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him play him very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed.
Hey, 47.
A second down throw for Prescott. Drops it underneath to Elliott. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Today, bro.
They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing
emphasis.
game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really
What the fuck was that?
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Call it a gain of a yard as it brings us to the end of the first half.
Yeah, he did trip.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
What's up, man?
The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway.
This is our second game.
Now here's Johnson. And he'll take it out past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So out now come the Redskins. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects.
He ain't heard me curse. He ain't heard me say nothing.
You've done
my mind somewhere else, yeah.
And they've had ability to see what you've done.
Yeah, my mind somewhere
make their
else.
adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else. But I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
Now Peterson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
I swear it's gotta be my internet. Everybody sound like that piece sound like a robot.
But it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. To throw is Smith. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
You telling me you didn't go for them 7 yards?
Here's Austin.
I'm winning.
You feel like you really gonna be for this game?
14 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
The
Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. They have a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease board, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score.
Crazy
He would have had good field position, so I wanted to earn these yards.
Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the ladder 50%. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully,
gave him some good yards. I knew what he was going to do.
That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job.
What the fuck was that?
Picked off by the linebackers.
I played that play. I played that play right there.
And how you play that play, and that's not even the play I was doing.
No. I'm talking about him run through that corner from that corner. You have to come off that corner to get him. Because I thought you was going to run with Elliott on that corner. But I think that interception.
Sometimes, and when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Another toad for the workhorse here this afternoon, Peterson.
You didn't click on it. That was smart. That was smart.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's
that
able
was
to get
so
to the
smart.
second
You let
level
the
almost
get
before
this
you
time.
blink. If you give him any type of
used to hell out of them blocks.
Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
To throw on 2nd down is Smith. Throwing over the
middle,
and it's incomplete.
Looked like he had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
The Redskins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Come in on that corner.
And oh, look at that. A diving catch. That's good for a Redskin first down. Richardson on the reception from Smith.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out.
And
it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
They give it to Peterson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Smith. The quick slant caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now 21-7. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And that should give his guys a spark. He's up all the way to the 44-yard line.
I didn't want to hear about that.
They're down on the scoreboard, and while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
They start on the ground with Elliott.
Why did he turn around?
Close to about the 45. Just a yard on the pickup there. It'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
A second nice move. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. But they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, created a big run. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Inside the red zone, and that means don't come away from there with anything less than 3 points, but everyone's thinking about 6. They're trying to get to the end zone. They decide to run a toss. Big people up front.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Allen Hurns from 4
I see him
yards
open. I see both of them open. You have both of them.
within a score.
Tight end.
Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the football?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Here comes Johnson on the return. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground.
Get off of him.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. They run. Peterson. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Now Peterson running right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that.
He couldn't hold their block.
6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Peterson. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
The offense on third down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Now again to Peterson running right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
They'll run with Thompson.
Why did I do
And he's
that?
going to
Why
find his
did I do
way
that?
forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game.
Damn.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, and that won't beat us.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he's got some space here. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Throwing, Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Elliott, toss right. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. They'll try and run for it with Smith. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. If they want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
Showed off the footwork, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th.
Yeah.
For a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's
Damn.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Back to throw. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught.
Good shit.
And the lead is
Fuck
cut to
that
2
lineup
here
all
in
the
the
time.
4th.
I got this game doing.
So the clock
man.
shows 55 seconds to play as they line up for a critical onside kick.
Oh my God, this nigga's doing an onside kick. If he get it back, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. This is a tight fucking game.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one.
Yeah,
well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. But it was stopped on that play. He's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing.
Damn.
Now here's 3rd and 10.
I was gonna do it. I was gonna do it.
On 3rd down, it's Peterson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
That's a good game. He beat me by 2 points.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Take a timeout.
Yeah, man.
What the fuck you playing on,
Nothing. I'm just gonna play with it. You didn't have to
What?
do all that. Shut up,
play
man.
with it? What the fuck?
Throwing now, Smith. A deep ball for Dotson. And it'll be
Ooh, if he
intercepted.
run it back, I ain't gonna no more for
Let it
the
run,
slight
it's
defense.
picked. But he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre
That was a
ending.
tight game
The
right
kind of
there.
decision that can get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for him and his crew, the ball game is over. Down to the final play. That's where we win in this one. A dramatic finish.
Well,
I know that the field goal was going to be pretty long, but to not kick the field goal, at least take the chance to win there with 3. What did you think, partner?
You know that in pregame, as he warms up, the kicker gets with the special teams coach, and they figure out a number in both directions, all right? You know, versus win, no win, if it's a possibility, whatever it is. They give a number to the head coach. This is where I'm good from. Between here and here, maybe that wasn't the number he gave him today.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaughan. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Big D.
I like them high numbers.